Don't really give one about your stupid friend request, man. Jesus. Let's get this in position. Oh, I hate this mic stand. So dumb. Right, that's gonna be on the tug the whole time. Right, hello all. We're back again. Hope you all had a good Christmas. I didn't think I'd make this stream, but, well, what do you know? Just gonna go into this. Should all be working. Any problems, let me know in the chat. As per usual. We're basically bang on time. 10 past, so very proud of myself there. Schedule 8:10, yep, that worked perfectly. Haha. Yes. I need F2 Britain Live, there you go. Right, I'm just uploading the thumbnail. Then we move. I don't know what is one of the thumbnails I'm most proud of for some reason. It's quite the sizable dub, if I do say so myself. Let's get this all. Hang on. Okay, right. We're about what? A few minutes in. Okay, right. All going well. Yeah, it's just it's me watching it. Yes, I know. Right, let's get the link out. Copy link. Gotta give it to the boss man that is Freddy. That's my email, no one gives a toss. Go to the meme page. Can't stand that colour. The boys are here, the boys are arriving. Ow. Just bonked myself, it bloody hurt. Got the chat up. Ethan's won't be here this week, which is funny because he's streaming his own one. I didn't expect to even be doing this one this week, if I am completely honest. Hi everyone. Right, the stream's live. Should all be. Thumbnail should have all updated by now. Yeah, it has. Okay, good. We move. Definitely one of the better thumbnails I've done. I don't know why this shite's so buggy now. Just being crap. Links should all work. Don't know why or not. Hell's my man. Just getting dressed, right, okay. Callum is joining then. Okay. Delay's a bit shorter than normal. Not bad. Way more Brits this time. Camiliano's not here yet. 12 drivers we've got. Wow. Wait, so there's 14. Someone's not select. Why is he spectating? What the hell? There's plans to merge groups, but I doubt that'll be possible. Especially when I got my mate merged already commentating group 1. He shot, I don't know why there's... God, the viewership's really down. We've got 12 people, it's not necessarily bad. Oh God, it's a pain in the arse. Hello Liam. How are you today? Speaking voice gel, you're gay. We are delayed, I'm really not sure why. Hello man. Fine, thanks. Yep, that's good Liam. So, John is here, now Liam's here. Freddy's presumably dead. Just waiting for the boys to arrive. Freddy will be here. I'm waiting for Ben as well. Ben's just presumably dead as we're about to start. Quote, Freddy is dead just like my life. That makes no sense. Freddy's presumed dead at the scene of my live stream. You got himself Freddy right. It's not Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Bloody idiot. Yes, English 100. Very true, very true. Your genius is quite honestly frightening, John. Only 13 people though. We got a lot less than normal. Oh well. After last week, loads of people left, to be fair, so it is what it is. Anyway, welcome along. This is to half an hour of qualifying before the race starts. One day I might be able to separate the stream, but while I can't, I will not be. As we can see, one of the drivers getting ready to leave in the centre of your, roughly bottom centre of your screen. Two people are getting ready to leave. I've no idea who's coming out. Briggsy's definitely one of them. Here he is. We're on board with him now. Coming down, which is easily the most longest and slowest pit lane of the season. But we're back home. We've come home to England. The good old Silverstone circuit. which one day I will go to. Maybe not just to watch F1, but just in general, I'd love to go to this track. Been to Brands Hatch, which is also bloody brilliant. In case you're all confused, these are F2 cars. If you weren't here last week, then I wouldn't be surprised if you are confused. These aren't F1 cars, these are F2 cars. Because it's not the actual league, it's just a Christmas one. Question is, can Briggsy finally get the dub he's been literally trying to get since I've started commentating? Even in the main league, he's come so close, but either he makes a mistake or someone just crashes him off. He could have won last race, the race before. He could have won every race I've managed to commentate over. Oh god, Freddie really needs to hurry up. Freddie will be here, he said he'll be here. Don't know if he is here. Good luck everyone, yeah. Obviously they're all on their outlap at the moment. They're all warming up. Qualifying tends to be a bit more, how do I put this, bland. It's already a yellow flag, that's just Nazareth going slow. In the Prema this week, he's changed cars. He's in Mick Schumacher's title-winning car. Yellow flag down the hangar straight. That's just more people going slow. As we ride on board with Mr. Nazareth, who's starting his qualifying lap. Obviously, this is one of the fastest tracks of the season. It's just the only thing I think everyone wishes they had was elevation change, but even then, it's still a brilliant track. It's down the Wellington Straight we go now onto the, which will definitely be one of the higher overtaking opportunities on the game to get the fastest sector 1 into Brooklands then. Keep in mind, I was slight rule change from last week. We have strict corner cutting now because of the stupidity that was last race. So if they go even slightly past the line, their lap will be invalid. As we go down the old pit straight now, blasting towards Cops, into Cops, sees line, the 6th gear really cuts the corner wide, and that's his lap invalidated. That's how strict these track limits are going to be. Pretty sure Briggsy's still on his lap. Into Maggots and Beckers then. Followed closely by Chapel, which is just here. He's a corner as well though. It's interesting, we're seeing Briggsy on... half the grid is on hard, but meanwhile we've got Brogers, Alpha Stuns, Era Voice, Ramos and Slayer all on soft tyres, so they're going to be pushing, so they're going to be a lot quicker than people like Briggsy, Nazareth, Kieran and the rest of the grid on hards. Be interesting to see how these strategies play off. They're all very alternating, they could all still be played on different laps, as Briggsy puts in the banker lap of a 140.4. Surprising to see how quick even the F2 cars are around this track, as we've got a spinner at the second to last corner. That's De Cunha spinning his F2 car yet again for the second weekend in a row. At the second to last corner, starts his lap. His tyres will probably be absolutely dying. If not, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Era Voice puts in a 140.73. I'm pretty sure these laps are quite quick, but the softs keeping him close to Briggsy. See if he'll probably be able to put in another lap and go even quicker. We'll keep an eye on Nazareth, who is still on track as someone just invalidates his lap. That's Callum then invalidating his lap. That's near Cops, he's done it, probably did it near Woodcut. Nazareth though, for fastest sector 2, he's looking quick. It's into Stowe now. One of the best corners to get right. As he spins round at Stowe, that's going to ruin the whole lap he just had. That's an unfortunate one for him because he looked to be on a really good lap. He needs to be careful of Briggsy. Okay, he's out of the way enough. Luckily. He's stopped on track, which is a bit... He's off the racing line though, he should be alright. No one's coming. I'm not sure why he's not pitting. No, he's not even pitting. He's going for another lap. That was a massive spin and he's still staying on track. He either gets his laps invalid or his laps just... He always spins, basically. It's as good as it gets. He's into Abbey then. See how he does here. You can't even... So we got bait for group 2 complaining about the track minutes. It's better this way though. Who's put that these? Oi! They're all playing Minecraft. As Nazareth has got his lap invalidated again. Bangkok. Surprising to see as Kieran's put in the pole lap of 140.0, the Kunha in second, Prigsy in third then. So the Kunha's managed to pull back a madness. That was a massive locks up his brake going into the pit lane there. Very strange one. Yellow flag for some reason, but nothing's happening. We're going to be keeping on board just to see how people do. Soft tyres looking about. People on the hards are definitely quicker then. Azad's Bloomin' Haida Ramos going. Looks like he's trying to take the short layout for some reason, which is a bit of an odd one. Azad's, I don't know who that is, but probably the Kunha. I look like the Kunha. Or Broger's just going incredibly slow. Yeah, it was the Kunha. Not sure what he's doing, but we'll see as we have a spinner at Luffield. Not sure what's happened here. We'll keep an eye out, or it's someone going slowly. It's one of the Tridents, I believe. Keep an eye on it. It seems to be Callum in the Cheroots. They have the exact same colour. It's very hard to tell. He hasn't got any damage I can see, just gravel on his tyres. I think it's out of fuel as well, so that's going to compromise him quite a bit. He's going bloody slow, isn't he? Jesus, man. Can't you speed up? Ah, this is another spinner. I don't think that was Alpha Stunt actually spinning. Kieran then still on pole. Had a couple spins, but nothing too dramatic. Just how it is, isn't it? We'll see if anyone... Nazareth with a 201. Nazareth is definitely going to be looking to get a good lap back in. We're gonna keep an eye on Nazis. He's on his flying lap now. We can see what he can do. He's been getting purple sectors most of the time, so he's definitely in contention for pole. Oh, we're up to 4 again, yay. That's a major dub. Wonder if Freddy's here, yeah, I'm not sure if he is. Yellow flag in sector 3 again, that's just at Stowe. Nothing major, just people going slowly, really. Up to 5 again, now we're getting there. Once again, it's on the rise. We had 2 for ages, it got really, really boring. We're back up to 4 or 5 or whatever it happens to. Or whatever it feels like being today, really. Depends, really. But we're looking at the Nazareth going through Maggots, Beckets and Chapel. Onto the Hannah Straight. See what his sector time. Well, he didn't get a purple sector 2. Apparently he's a 10th slower compared to what he had before. But if he doesn't spin at Stowe again, he could easily put his car on pole. Easily. Okay, he's kept it tidy at Stowe this time. Into Vale then. Through the second to last corner. Into the last corner. He puts in he's on pole. 1:39.0. Nearly a second quicker than the person in second. That's a remarkable achievement after the absolute catastrophes he's had all qualifying. He's put it on pole by just under a second. It's something like the gap, something like 0.994. That's how much quicker he is. So pretty basically a second. We've still got 4 drivers though that haven't put in a lap yet. As Nazareth spins round at Brooklands and Luffield, sorry. Well, Lily spins round. He sort of drifts and saves it, and he Lily goes round again at Luffield. He's got the power down this time though. He's definitely been struggling. It'll be interesting to see in the race if he can keep his cool and not spin round. Because he's spun round a lot in qualifying. I understand he's pushing as you do in quali. Just be interesting to see. His whole lap's been completing badly. He's pitted now anyway. Gonna see what all these people can do. Slayer goes very wide at Chapel. I think he should let Alpha pass. I don't think it is. We got a battle here then. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's kept to the inside. Okay, Freddy's on his way. Dubs in the chat. Yes, Freddy's made it. The man himself, he's made it. Finally. Yeah, Nazareth has absolutely killed it. He spun out at Stowe. He's invalidated half his laps, and the only lap he's put in, he's managed to go in a second quicker than everyone. So, in terms of dubs, that is quite a sizable one. I mean, last week's race winner hasn't even set a lap yet, which is a bit of a worry. He's still got 15 minutes to be fair. But he better hurry the bloody hell up, or he's not gonna race. We've got 4 people on the soft tyre. The soft tyre is proving to not be that quick. 5 people on the soft tyre. But it's basically proven that they're not even that much quicker, and it's not giving them as much of an advantage as they usually do. The hard tyre definitely looks more durable. As it says, TKD's on hards, but he's on softs on the screen here, which is a bit odd. No, it's still. Oh no, nearly everyone's gone to softs now. some reason just didn't want to update, which is done. We've got only one person on the hards now. As we've got yellow flag in sector 2 and 3, that's Brokers going quite slowly. Getting in the way of TKD. Luckily he's only on his out map. Popping in to say hello. Hello, mate. How's Group 2 going, actually? I saw you put your thing in the Discord about the track limits. As speaking of track limits, TKD's invalidated his whole lap, as Takunha puts in the provisional pole for 138.7. He's already backed off for that lap. Hadn't even managed to start his lap, unfortunately. Very unfortunate for him. I want to see what Brogers can do though on those hard tyres. Definitely the tyre he's looking to start on there. Most people can end up starting on hards. I hate them. It is hard around this track, to be fair, but it's on after last week. I didn't see Group 2, but in Group 1 at least, the track limits last week was just disgusting. But Group's going well, mate. Good. Glad to hear. It's all been. The other yellow flag in Sector 1, I think that's sure. It's not TKD, must be Alpha Stunned. Nearly spinning out. Or it's just Briggsy going. As that's someone going right off there. I'm not sure who that was. Wasn't Alpha, it's TKD. He's gone very wide at Brooklands. Some strange reason. Probably just letting everyone pass, but I thought it would have been like a Brendan Hartley 2018 crash for a second. Yeah, agreed. It was necessary to add them. Just makes me sad. Yeah, I think we all want better chat limits for next game. The chat limits on this game are nothing like real life. It's just excessive, beyond belief. But to stop the cheating, then well, you got to do what you got to do, innit? Someone's going quite slowly around Woodcote. Don't think he's spun. No, we're all good. We good. So Freddie, Becco's not here this week, unfortunately. Who are you backing for the win? Or who is everyone here backing for the win? I've got the last 10 minutes. Well, yes, Ben's finally made it. There he is. Yeah, Atmos isn't here either, Ben. We're missing quite a few people this week, actually. Maybe some people might join before the race. We don't know. But who are you all backing for pole? Currently got Takunha though, who's done a phenomenal job. Oh, bruh. Yeah, Amos hasn't been in it for a while, has he? Very strange one. See what TKD can finally do though. About time he puts a lap in. He's only got 10 minutes left, but he keeps invalidating them all, and it's going to be an absolute tragic affair. As round 8 tree goes onto the Wellington straight. Screw it, back in Nazareth. Fair. What about the rest of you here? As into Brooklands we go then. He's got purple sector 1. He's looking quick. Very wide at Brooklands though, which is going to compromise him slightly. Into Luffield, taking the wider line there, but there's multiple lines at that corner, so it's not really an issue. Going on to the old start finish straight, then through Woodcote, blasting towards Cops. See how he does through here. Does he invalidate his track limits? We'll ride on board of him. Clips the curb nicely, going wide. Doesn't even touch the outside curb. Doesn't lose much time there. Then into Magnuson Beckers, then the fast left, right, again, leading to Chapel. Here's Chapel now. Then going on to the old. Well, not on the old straight, just the hanger straight, then used opening the DRS the second he gets over the line. Very tight line down there though, as Albert DeVite goes on pole with 138.7. Let's see if TKD, last week's race winner, can beat that. As the yellow flag in sector 2, someone's binned it at Cops. As Alpha Stuns puts in a 138.3 for provisional pole, as TKD goes through the Vale chicane into the last corner now, and he does a 137.8. He's the first one to break into the 137s. Fantastic lap from him then, as Nazareth Sen, who was blitzingly fast, has fallen down to 6th. Keep an eye on Slayer though, who's also on a lap, keep in mind. He hasn't set a lap yet either. As into Stowe we go. Onto the slight downhill sprint towards the Vale chicane. We'll ride on board with him to the end and to see what he can do. Into Vale he goes now then. Good line through there, not clipping too much sausage curve. Wide at the second part though. Terrible exit there into the last corner. He puts in a 146.9. So he's going to be starting at the back at this rate. But does he go again? He looks to be going again for another lap. It's Alpha Stunge has just invalidated his lap as well, going through Abbey. As the Kun has pitted, Nazareth is still on track. He's just set fast in sector 1. Again, he's pushing again. He's on another lap. Through Woodcote, yellow flag. It's just done the hanger straight. Nothing much happening there. It's coming towards Cops now. Doesn't exceed the track limits. Gets close. Runs the car wide. Doesn't even need to clip the curb, which is good. So no chance of it being invalidated at that section. Into Magus Beckett in Chapel then. Just a mental chain of corners through Chapel then onto the hanger straight. He takes a very tight line. He's nearly a second quicker in your top right there through sector 2 than he has been before. As purple, he's gone purple everywhere so far. He looks to be going onto poles. Through Stowe he goes. Keep in mind he spun out at that section earlier, but he seems to have got in the groove now. Into Vale, taking a decent amount of curb. I'll give him that. Through the last corner he puts in a 137.7. That's at pole for him then, or provisional pole I should say. Keep in mind other drivers are pushing. Hello Atmos, you've finally made it, have you? Fred, are you still here? You better be. Oh, I'll be very angry. I don't think he is actually. Another yellow flag in sector 1 for some reason. I was because Nazareth is going slightly. I think he might have run out of fuel. He just decided to go into second gear. We got Atmos who's... Atmos, when are you racing again? There's nothing much to commentate over. I hope the race will be good. It's Silverstone. There's always a good race at Silverstone. Always. 2021 was good, obviously, because Hamilton got a puncture on the last lap. That was brilliant. Pinata. Oh God. Oh, you're here, are you? You're here, are you, Echo? I'm gonna keep calling you Echo. I can't keep changing your name. Huge dubs. And yeah, people have actually spinned Echo. They have indeed spinned. I mean, he's pitting deservedly. He's going so bloody slow. He's got no fuel. We're going to ride on board with Haida, who's also pitting. He was going quite quick though. Briggsy on his outlap. Awesome here. You pegged and I felt sad. But did I haven't texted you at all. I don't think I actually... When was the last time I texted you? Why is Nazareth not in the pits? What's he doing? I don't remember. Oh, Discord. Oh yeah, in the IFR server. I forgot about that. Someone, yeah. Oh bloody hell, Nazareth is going slow around Abbey. Why is he not pitted? I don't understand what he's doing. We're gonna go back on board with Briggsy though. As down the Wellington straight he goes, coming towards Brooklands. We'll see what line he takes. As far as the racing line, doesn't take too much inside curb. His Luffield line will be interesting. He goes for the wide line around Luffield. There's loads of lines around that corner as he invalidates his lap. That's unfortunate. He's still got... Well, he's on older soft, so... The strategy calls. So, Freddie, what are your predicted strategies? See who's and see what Freddie thinks. Because Freddie's the strategy guy. He's the James from Mercedes of our country. What is happening at Brooklands? I mean, Nazareth is cutting the grass at the moment. He's become Bottas in Austria. Just, I don't understand why he's not pitted. He should have. I swear we're on board with him was gonna. Maybe he just backed out of it. That's really weird. I think Carlton would cut for good measure. Honestly, bring back the old start finish straight. It was bloody brilliant. New one's not bad, but this one just first corner's way more challenging. So yeah, it's just better, isn't it? And also, you can't like Magnus and Beck is way better. Honestly, I don't have a bloody clue what we'll see. If a safety car comes out, it will change everything as usual. That is very true. It is Silverstone after all. Freddie will see if anyone gets a puncture on the last lap. I raced around here earlier. The left front wears about 10% more than any other tyre. Has about 10% more wear than any other tyre. As that's TKD retiring. I think he was in the pit then anyway. He's down in second, so he's not setting another lap. Puncture. Yeah, he just says, that's Lewis Hamilton, he's had a puncture. We just have the flashbacks to Silverstone 2020. What a race that was though, to be fair. In terms of racing, 2019 was better than 20. But this year's one was just dramatic as all hell. Brilliant. The crashes we've had this season as well. I can tyre save. No, you can't. You cannot tyre save. I've seen you. We've played F1 so much. The one thing you cannot do is tyre save. So don't tell us we'll have bollocks in the chat. You're chatting out your arse, you are. I've got 2 minutes left though. I just want to get the race underway. So Nazareth finally pits. Finally. We'll see. Brockers, he is pushing. We can see what he can do. Briggsy's still on track. I think he's just started another lap. Into Stowe then. Can Broggers get off the back of the grid? Slayer then has gone right up back into 6th. He's had a roller coaster qualified. Still one lap, 169% on each tyre. Now mate, it's 690% on each tyre. Oh, well, not shush, I'm speaking facts. No, Broggers is still on the back. He was over his second slow anyway. He's on old softs now. People going very slowly through Magnus and Beckett's. Everyone then's probably going to be starting on softs. And my trousers are really tight. Ow. Right, there we go. I think it's going to be a blimmin' good race, if I'm honest. We've got less than a minute left. Nazareth's just come out. He's not going to make it round. I'm not sure why he's come out now. Oh, he's retired anyway. Alpha Stunzo, the clouds have formed. But Apple Watch was just voice recording a message for some reason. There we go. Taking the controller off charge. Someone spun at Luffield, I think. Or nearly spun. That was Broggers. Yeah, he must have spun off. Someone else has spun. That's Alpha, I think. No, it's not. I don't know. Oh no, it's just Nazareth's retired car. You got only 3 seconds left. Alpha's just invalidated his lap. So that's any chance of a pole position. Gone in an instant for him. Well, keep on board. He's still pushing. See what his not lap he could have done. Don't blame me, might as well. There's no time left in quali anyway, so last time we'll be doing it. It's not raining again, is it? I think it might be raining. Or it's just got really dark. I can't tell. No, he's pitting. I don't think it's raining. False alarm. It's not raining. That's Kieran then with a 5-place grid penalty for colliding with someone. And he goes back on track. And he just crashes into the braking board. So late drama then, which we didn't actually catch on camera. I got my Apple Watch. Time to stand. I don't care, I ain't standing up. Bugger off, Apple. So who stopped at the pit entry? Oh no, it's just him going very, very slowly. I tell you, the Ramos he's finished, I don't know why he's still driving. Everyone's finished. Should have been anyway, I'm not sure what's happening here. Maybe he's just waiting for them all to pit and it might end the running then, I'm not sure what's happening. He's still pushing, why is he pushing? Hope this race is like 2020 every day. I severely hope not. They're all still driving, it says they're finished but they're all still driving. That's so weird. Okay, anyway, we're going to ride on board with all these people to the end, just to see what they can do. Groggers is finished. I don't... Yeah, there's still 2 people on track which are on their lap, so... We'll keep on board with them. Oh no, qualifying's now over. I don't know what happened there, that was weird. But anyway, not a bad qualifying all in all. I'm going back to eating my Smarties for the next minute or so. There's your starting grid. It's all on one screen this time. These are horrible. Hey, alright, actually. It was very close between first and second though. It'd be good to see how they perform in the race. Briggsy though, with easily his worst qualifying of the season. I don't know where he qualified in China, I don't remember. All I remember is that he crashed down, flipped his car. Gonna finish my mouthful. Okay, so we're here for the race. It's currently 5 to 9. So we've been streaming for 45 minutes, so not too bad. Now we have to watch the cars go around at 3 miles an hour for a whole lap just to warm up their bloody tyres. I can't wait. That's the only bit of the race I don't like, the formation, that. Just dead, isn't it? It's just dead. Very dead. Unless they've turned the formation lap off, which I doubt. Oh no, wait, they've actually turned the formation lap off. It's lights out and away we go then. Come blasting towards Abbey. Nazareth has got a good start. Into turn 1 then. Relatively clean through turn 1. Very clean through turn 1. As someone's gone off, that's Haida Ramos. Well off the track as Callum's got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting already. As we've got a spinner in the background, that's Kieran's. Lots of side-by-side action then. Crash out on the formation. There wasn't even a formation lap. It's onto the Wellington straight we go then. 2 tenths between these 2 cars. It's 2 wide between Briggsy and Dakuna. Briggsy goes down the inside of 2 cars then. Can he hold it with Alpha Stun? Yeah, he has. He's got 2 cars in one corner. It's a good move by him there. As Dakuna goes round the outside of Alpha as well. Spin out this with a someone's off again. I don't know who that was. I think that was Albert the right there. Yeah, it was. He's off onto the grass for some reason. I'm not sure what happened there. But Nazareth holding the lead. He got the start he really needed to. As Jack Ethan's gone up 2 positions. Briggsy remarkably up into 4th already. As that's Alpha Stuns looking for a move onto Kunha. As that's Callum going down the inside of Chapel there. That's a good move by him. Down onto the hanger straight then. The Slayer's getting involved with it as well. It's been an awful start for Alpha Stuns and who's getting Pass down the inside by Slayer into Stowe. Very close between both drivers there. Callum being squeezed onto the grass then by De Koenhuis into the Vale chicane we go. Good move by De Koenhuis to get into 5th. As he spins as well, we got Slayer and De Koenhuis spun off at the second last corner. After a really good lap for them both, they've now fallen into the pit below. And that's them pretty much at the back of the field already. After literally a corner of getting a fantastic first lap. There's already so much happening, like it's hard to keep an eye on it. We've got a freeway battle here. Got a 7-10, could be some good moves here. We'll ride the ball with it. This is IFR Voice in Sonoda's car again. Going down to the Wellington straight. It's close between the back two again. They're going to be on it. They're going to be pushing for a recovery this race. As Briggsy chasing down Jack Ethan for 3rd as he gets a bit onto the curb, gets the car a bit lively, you can see with the counter correction of his steering. Get even closer between the... as that's TKD already with a 3-second time penalty for Jack extending after literally 1 lap and a half. He's already got a penalty. So currently that puts Jack Ethan... he's still in 3rd but only by about 5 tenths. Gap's very close. Gap's spreading out between all the drivers, already pretty spread out, but Alpha though, looking for a good recovery. He's got back past Kieran, which I'm pretty sure he did last lap anyway. But Briggsy though, looking for a good recovery. Kieran's had a Kieran and Callum and Briggsy have had best starts of all, with Kieran obviously coming in top. As Albert DeVite gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Track limits around this track are so strict, you have to be on it the whole time. It's absolutely ridiculous, but we move. Gap's just under a second. It's lap 3 though, so DRS is enabled. I'm not sure if we'll get it though, we'll have to see. But IFR Voice is definitely putting the pressure on Kieran though. Kieran looks to be struggling a bit. He's brought the gap down to 7 tenths. He'll have DRS down the hanger straight. On the ball with him now. No, he doesn't have DRS for some reason, or he's just decided to not open it. Not very close. He brakes late for Brooklands. He's really getting close to him now. Got a good battle on our hands here. Broggers has fallen so far behind already. Slayer's putting the pressure on Albert DeVite. Getting very close to him already, actually. As nearly a second again, the gap already. I'm not sure if Hera's gone for another. We've got yellow flag in sector 2, and that Slayer spun round again at the place the car spun earlier, and he's got front wing damage as well, and he's fallen so far down. As 2 people get, as to Kunha and Haida Ramos getting a 3-second time penalty, but that's damage for Slayer then after spinning round at Luffield. Alpha though, definitely, have got a massive queue of cars here with Jack Ethan, Briggsy and Callum. Jack Ethan definitely going quite slow as TKT gets another 2 seconds or 3-second time penalty for track limit issues, and that's Callum nearly losing the back end out of Vale as he goes incredibly wide at the last corner. As Alpha Stone's going for the move into Abbey. That's a really good move. He goes really wide though, he'll have to go around well off the track and not using it. He's got back on track. He's given the position back to Callum. Would have been a really good move if he pulled it off, but he didn't. So there you go. Hi John, cheers my bro, just arrived. How's the race? Race is going good, thanks. Feel free to stick around and watch it go, Max. Briggsy right on the back of Jack Ethan though. Will he get the move into Brooklyn? He goes to the outside. Can he put it off? It would have been a really good move if he does. Side contact between the two, and that's Jack Ethan round. He's gone back to cutting the grass. Many people have been cutting the grass this weekend, I will say that, nonetheless. But that gives Alpha Stunts into 5th. He's pushing to get past Callum. He's gaining down the old pit straight into Cops. He's lagging all over the place as he cuts Cops slightly. But he's definitely gained on Callum. Callum's looking really slow. Briggsy though up into 3rd. We'll have to see if any action's taken on that incident. I doubt there will be any. But Callum he's keeping close to Briggsy. He'll have DRS on him. You can see the flap on his rear wing is open. He's gained on him slightly, but unfortunately hasn't managed to finish the overtake. Albert Devite though, looking for a move on Haida Ramos, doesn't go for it, gets incredibly close to him though. As it all pushes off the track, Haida Ramos gives him absolutely no room. That's almost a Charles Leclerc Italy 2019 incident there. Haida Ramos knew it was coming, pushed him off the track. Alpha Sun's getting very close to Callum though, very close between them all actually. We're going to keep an eye on all of them. 3 separate out of it. Does he go for the move into the loop? He goes for the move and pulls it off. It's a really good move from Albert there. 3-second time penalty for Kieran. As Freddie has put, I feel the time penalties will have a big part to play today, can't lie. I do as well actually, I can definitely see that happening. If you look on the track map there, it's getting quite close between Decunha and Haida Ramos. It's only 2 tenths separate those two cars there. We'll go to on board with them now as Decunha goes for a move around the outside of Luffield. If he can pull it off, that'd be brilliant. He has. He's pulled it off, but side by side down the old pit straight, then coming towards Cops. It's a case of who dares wins basically. Decunha's backed off, and that's Haida back up into 10th. It's a fight for the point, but he gets a terrible exit. Decunha's coming for him now into Magnus and Beckett's. Let's Haida Ramos goes for the move, cuts the corner side, and he's been spun round by Haida Ramos. The second incident for Haida as well, as Decunha's out of the race. Haida Ramos then definitely having a penalty coming his way, we'll say that. As into the Vale chicane, as a safety car, full safety car then. So all racing will be ceased, and that will be the perfect opportunity for Slayer to come and catch back up. We'll have a look on the tyres. Everyone's still on the hards. Slayer's gone to new hards. He's on fresh tyres, keep it, so that's good for him. But we're under safety car now. So will people go into the pit stop? Someone has. That's Albert into the pits. Slayer's left. He's just left the session. I don't think he's had enough already. That's unfortunate. And now who's that? Oh, it's a safety car. As Albert Devite, interestingly, goes on to soft tyres as Broggers gets a penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Freddie, what do you think of Albert going onto the softs? Because that's actually quite an interesting strategy call. Getting very close between these three back here. I don't know how long the safety car will last. I mean, the track's clear already, so probably about 2 laps. I'm just driving around about 3 miles an hour. I think he's going to the end on the softs, can't lie. Tough luck for Decunha though, yeah, incredibly tough luck. I don't think, you know what though, I don't think Broggers and Albert will pull those tyres to the end. They're on the hards and they lasted, what, 6 laps, and he's got 10 laps to go on softs. So, well, 8 laps now, but, you know. People are pitting though, Briggsy's pitted, unsurprisingly. So he's looking to get there in TKD though, surprisingly staying out, and he's currently in the lead. Keep in mind the undercut of this track is probably one of the most powerful of the season. It's one of the slowest pit lanes as he literally loses the back end coming out of loop. Through entry then. Now coming up to behind the safety car. Nazareth goes on to softs as well. We've got 3 cars on softs, everyone else staying on hards, including Briggsy. I'm not sure how durable the softs are around here, but I don't think they're that great. And it's the left front still we'll be worrying about, as they wear off so fast because they have just the actual load through them through the whole track. Kieran on softs as well. Hayden's pitted onto another set of hards. Very interesting from them. Good to see the strategies from all of the drivers here. Be good to see who gets a good restart on top of Callum though, up into second place. Keep in mind he hasn't pitted yet, but he'll have to at some point. Broggers is so far behind. I thought he's only come round the last corner. He's only just gone to the lap we're all on now, which is lap 7. I think they have to wait for the grid to all bunch up, or most of the grid, before they start the race again. Come on, we want to get back on the racing. Go in, safety car, no one wants you. They're all blind. I'm still surprised we didn't get a safety car last week at Canada. It was backing it down and barely anyone could drive. Wonder if we'll have any last lap crash at the end though. As we've got Era Voice and another driver pitting there. I couldn't quite work out who that was. Probably, yeah, it's Jack Ethan pitting then. Nothing about the safety car though yet. Probably have it for another lap and then it'll just be a sprint to the end of racing. Whereabouts is Briggsy? Let's see where he is. He's coming around the last corner now. He's behind Nazareth. Can he now that Nazareth has got quicker tyres? Dugan has left. So Nazareth's got quicker tyres that'll wear off quickly, depending on when we get away under the safety car. It's ambitious. They can make it to... Someone spun there. I'm not sure who that was. Was that Jack Ethan again? No, it wasn't. I don't know who it was. I think it was... I couldn't tell who it was, actually. A very strange rule there. I think I might have been Albert DeVite or Callum. Pretty sure it was Callum, because he was right up there before, but now he's not. As getting very close, Briggsy is there on Nazareth then. Eager to get onto it. If you see the stricken car of Slayer, who's left the session unfortunately. Getting very close to Nazareth, very close to him. He's holding the pack up, TKD. He really is holding the pack up. Or is that... No, more Alpha's holding the pack up. Still nothing on the safety car. Oh, I've missed it. I'm going to keep an eye on my computer as well. Side by side between the two drivers there. Keep in mind, Briggs is going to be chasing the win, but Nazareth is just... Oh, he's so fast. He's ridiculously fast. Still nothing on the safety car. We'll have to wait and see. It's either going to be out for one more lap or it's in this lap. Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring it in, because it's the grid's all bunched up except Broggers, who's basically on a completely different circuit at this point. He's that far behind, unfortunately. Safety car isn't even safety car's not going in this lap. That's odd. We've still got another lap under safety car then. Oh joy. As Callum's pitted now. Callum's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, but everyone's pitted now. Basically, even Callum's pitted, Alpha's pitted, so effectively your top 3 are now going to be... I don't know, I think... I know Alpha's surprisingly stayed out, and TKD, that they're both yet to pit. Which is a really odd strategy from them, I must say. It's a very strange one. I mean, undoubtedly the safety car is in this lap, so... I'm not sure why you wouldn't pit when the safety car's deployed though. It's a very late stop from them. It's really strange, but we move. Wait and see what this all does. As even Nazareth is starting to back the pack up a bit, making very early to the point where Briggs is even getting confused. Be interesting to see though who gets the better restart out of everyone. Era Voice though up into 5th, as Broggers gets a 3-second time penalty. I'm really not sure that would mean anything, because in the fact, to be fair though, he's managed to get back into 8th. But most of the grid, including Briggsy, has penalties. So it's gonna be interesting. Stick around for the last 6 laps. Is gonna be a good one. As Slayer gets a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flag, apparently. Must have been, I don't know how. As Callum gets a 3-second time penalty for track extending. Safety car is in this lap then. Finally. We've got another 5 laps of racing to the end. Hopefully no one crashes. Would be good to see. I don't know if it's a big crash. We all want to see a big crash, let's be real. In this anyway, not in real life, not like another Grosjean one. But it'll be interesting to see how he does the restart then. We're going to ride on board with TKD. If the camera will get that stupid view, we'll go on board with Alpha Stunton. I think is he gone yet? No. He's gone now though. We're at the last corner then. We'll see if Briggsy's got a terrible restart then, but Nazareth with a good, as Briggs has got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. That's going to compromise them. Top 2 though have penalties as well. Nazareth's going incredibly fast. He's using those soft tyres for the advantage. He's got a really good restart. It's down the inside, he goes at the loop. What a move if he pulls that off. Keep more behind. It's close between them two. Through Aintree. And he's got it off. What a fantastic move that was from him. But Alpha Sons will come back at him. It's down the hanger straight. Wellington straight, we go round the outside. Does he put it off? No, he doesn't. Keep in mind, Nazareth has got the healthier tyres, and now he can go chasing after the leader. Counts 1.3 seconds and 1.1 seconds after literally one corner to those tyres then. Absolutely rapid. Give him on the interval. It's 2:10 between these two drivers here. Side by side down the old pit straight we go. And that's Jack Ethan firmly ahead already. No, they're still side by side going into Cop Suite now then. And Jack Evans got past Haida. Ramos goes wide. We go further back. Then we've got Cullen putting pressure on Broggers. Then Broggers somehow managed to get back into 8th. The racing here is absolutely fantastic. As Era Voice putting pressure on Briggsy, surprisingly. We're going to ride on board with this though, as he'll probably definitely have a move by the end. Keep in mind he's on slightly younger soft tyres. The side by side down the Wellington straight we go. Should have the move done before Stowe. He tries to go back around the outside into Stowe then. As push wide is Broggers, and Broggers is off. We're right on board with him since he hit the wall. He's hit the wall then. That'll probably be another safety car. As Nazareth puts in fastest lap. He's in the wall quite firmly there. As someone's pitted then. I think that's Briggsy pitting again. Not sure what happened there, but no safety car yet, thankfully. And still very close between Callum. Is getting very close as Callum goes down the inside, cuts the corner, gets a 3-second time penalty, understandably. But Hader goes wide, goes for the move, doesn't quite pull it off. But Nazareth is back in the lead though, at least, as he goes incredibly wide out of Aintree, and that's going to completely compromise him down the Wellington straight. As Era Voice is up into 3rd, a very unlikely podium for him is in his sights. But Jack Ethan is definitely putting the pressure on him. Definitely. Well, we'll keep an eye on all this. But Briggsy's fallen down to 10th. He must have had a bigger penalty. That's Era Voice getting a 3-second time penalty. I don't know what the penalties. We'll have a look at penalties. Him and Jack Ethan have the same amount of time, so it's just down to them two racing actually now. Jack Ethan definitely closing the gap though. No, DRS isn't actually enabled yet, surprisingly. As down the hanger straight we go. He won't go for a move, there's no way he would. Gets close to going for one though. We'll go back here. See if Callum's Callum's got 17 seconds worth of penalties though. Surprised he hasn't been disqualified yet. I'm not even sure why he's racing this person as Haida pits for new tyres. Nazareth puts in another fastest lap. He's been an absolute charge. Yeah, corner cutting's been turned to strict because of Canada. Understandably. 7/10 though, as Jack even is actually past Era Voice now. Somehow, not we must have missed what happened there. So we'll see if Jack is definitely quicker. Or is he always there? I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought the same. I'm confused. The two cards have the same colour, but Callum's fallen behind. No, Jack has got in front of him. That's just me getting confusing myself for some odd reason. But the gaps now definitely not bigger. Everyone has a penalty. Yeah, everyone has one. Slayer's not even racing, but everyone does have a penalty. Some more than others. Callum, to name a few. He goes into the gravel. Second separating these two though. Could be close between them all. Would be good to see a late race at the end. It's into Magnus and Beck as we go. God, I really wish you could get proper camera angles because this is just tragic. Gonna ride a wall with Albert Devite. Gaps have definitely spread it out though, there's not really much commentate over, but we have a few laps left. Anything can happen. It's Broggins, so I think he's pitting again. Why is Broggins pitting again? As TKD gets a 3 second time penalty, sorry. It's up to 9 seconds in penalties now. As Nazareth puts in another fastest lap for the 3rd lap in a row. He's absolutely on it. Well, the grid is on softs now though. As Albert Devite is definitely gaining on Callum. As into Abbey we go. Bit wide from Callum, I don't know if you saw that there. Either way, Albert will end up in front of Callum because of the sheer amount of penalties that guy has. Because as TKD is surprised he set the fastest lap now as well. So it's a fight for the point. Only 2 people not going to be finishing the points today. But there you go. Going into Brooklyn, he's definitely. Oh, is he gaining yet? Well, he's under a second, so he has DRS. As Albert Devite gets a 3 second time penalty for track limits or corner. I think one of them I couldn't really see, or I just wasn't paying attention. Probably the latter. It's a copter. He's definitely. I'm not. Well, Callum's theoretically on the quicker tyre. Albert doesn't really need to push, but Callum could pull away. He's gaining on Era Voice, I think. He is, and Era's going to be fighting for the podium, especially after the tragic race he had before. But Nazareth has literally got a 10-second lead. I haven't seen anything like this since China. He deserves it though. He got the better start, and he's got his strategy bang on as Callum breaks late for Vale. Era looked to have gone slightly wide. We'll ride on board with him now. It's getting close between these two then. Callum definitely quicker. He's on the quicker tyre as well, keep in mind, so Era will be going a bit slower. Can he hold him off until the end of the race though? That is the true question we are facing here. As TKD gets another 3 second time penalty, he goes around the outside, but doesn't put it off. He's putting the pressure on Massive. Era goes incredibly wide. The pressure's got to him. As for entry, does he go for the move? No, Broggins is retired. He's still moving then. It's not a crash. Coming to Brooklyn's then. Does he go for the move? No, he doesn't. He goes incredibly wide though. Thinks about putting the move off the outside. Tries to pull the switch back. Does he go around the outside of Luffield? He's on better tyres. He could do it. No, he tries to pull a switch back for close to the door, but no, it's going to be side by side, but it looks as if it's coming down the old pit straight. Is it? No, it's not quite. Era Voice is defending this incredibly fiercely into Cops. Wouldn't be surprised if Callum is behind there, but keep in mind Callum has a penalty. But Albert Devite's really coming and getting involved now. He could easily take 3rd. Easily. We'll see, we'll check the penalties again. Albert Devite has more penalties than Era, so we have to get a massive gap off. In literally 1 lap is down the hanger straight we go. He's going for the move side by side. Just said DRS drag race then. It's round the outside. Can he go at Stowe? Close between them two as Callum's been spun round. No, he saved it. Callum surprisingly saved that. Basically he drifted round Stowe but still saved the car. Oh, hello, John. You're back, are you? You've missed half the race. As Era Voice is pitted. Well, why has he done that? He could have got a podium and he's just pitted the car. He's not got damage, it's... What was he doing? That's so weird. Era Voice could have easily have kept the car. He's gone to soft. Maybe he's going to go for the fastest lap. I think he will. But why is he not? That's so weird. What's happened? Era Voice guy, Max. He's randomly pitted. Yeah, it was on the podium exactly. I don't know what he's doing. TKD's racked up penalties. He's up to 15 seconds in them now. Maybe he's trying to beat Callum in time lost via penalties. It's the last lap then, as I was fixing the Microsoft realm. It took me a year and I'm already growing a beard. Yeah, we'll play the realm at some point, John. But Slayer and Lydia stole already. He's been dominant since the safety car restart. As he comes down, Stowe already waving the car about. As he finally gets another win after just complete rotten luck the past few weeks. As he rounds the final turn now to win the British GP in the IFR Christmas Friendly. That's gonna take his championship challenge a long way, as Jack Ethan then comes across the line to claim second place. Very unlikely podium for him. We'll go through the position change. He's come up 3 positions as Albert DeVite finishes 3rd. Callum comes home in 5th in the end due to penalties, as Callum gets more penalties added to him. The amount of penalties that have just been issued this race, but as TKD crosses the line in 6th, unfortunately. He's off the track, for fuck's sake, this is illegal. Yeah, I was back in Nazareth. Yeah, he's very quick. But Kieran, though, on a fantastic recovery, he's managed to go up 9 positions in this race, which is, he should be proud of that. Definitely the driver of the day. Callum, though, not a good race from him at all. But that's the end of the race, and your top 3. Briggsy, oh, I can't believe Era Voice pitted though. Why did he pit? He shouldn't have pitted. Oh, there we go. Kieran gets driver of the day, as he deserves. There's your top 3 then. Nazareth then back on top, as he so desperately deserves. Unlucky top 3. I was expecting Era Voice to be there. So unfortunate for him. He should have definitely had the podium. I'm still not sure why he pitted. That's a really weird one from him. Maybe he just didn't want the podium. I got a message that I had to switch tyres, otherwise I would get... Oh, the squad... Oh, he didn't pit the whole race. So, Era Voice decided to not pit the whole race. That's why he... That's weird. Oh, because he pitted onto the same tyre. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Should have gone to softs, you would have been fine. That's unfortunate for you. But anyway, there's your end results then. And yes, we'll bring an end to the stream. Thank you everyone for watching once again. I hope you all had a great Christmas. Considering the times at the moment, it's all going to be difficult, but we'll get through it. Race highlights will be back. Will be out whenever Ben decides to get on with it. So Ben, get on with it. I thought I was about allowed in F2. No, you're not. Same tyre rules as it is normally here. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Well, the race highlights will be out soon. Cheers, John. Always a pleasure to see you. Thanks, GoMX. Yeah. Boss, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, boy, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, you better. Well, I'll come around your house and give you an absolute a jolly good thrashing. Thanks for the support as always. Solid stream. Thanks, mate. And that's going to be the end. We've got 7 people watching. If any of you want to say anything, say it now. I'll end it in a minute or 2. Or you could just comment on the stream. But yeah, that's going to be the end. You were saying next chat for some reason, Dan. Anyway, that's going to be the end. Thanks everyone for watching. Good race once again. Not as chaotic as Canada. A bit drier than Canada as well, funnily enough. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for support as always. Been mental the past couple months. And I'll see you all next Sunday.